Don't watch those videos. Feral will be fine in Shadowlands. Feral will be just fine in Shadowlands. Those videos, those guys don't play Feral, and they have no idea. Everyone's complaining about losing. Everybody who doesn't play Feral is complaining about Feral. All the main Ferals are complaining about Feral. No, none of the main Ferals are complaining about Feral. It's all the people who don't really main Feral who are complaining about Feral. Feral's gonna be fine. Everyone's biggest concern is you're losing 2 stacks of Survival Instincts. You still have 1 stack. I know it's a 4-minute cooldown. But you still have 1 stack of Survival Instincts, and you have Barkskin back. You still have Barkskin. We're gonna be fine. Now, people are forgetting, like, oh no, I'm losing 2 stacks of Survival Instincts, and I have only 1, and it's a 4-minute cooldown. You're getting Barkskin. Shut the fuck up. You're gonna be fine. But you have people like Bellular and Preach like, oh, Feral's ruined! You don't even play Feral! Get the fuck out of here! I need you play Feral! No, it's not. Blood Talents will be fine. You get 2 stacks. 2 stacks of Blood Talents. 1 for Rip, and one affects both Rip and Bite still. The rotation is a little bit different though, and the rotation is actually kind of cool. Every 10 common points, you'll go for the rotation to refresh your Rake and your Thrash. You don't need to refresh Rake and Thrash every 5 common points, and you're going to get 2 stacks. So if you're running Sabretooth and a new Blood Talents, I've already done everything about it. I just don't make a video about it. You'll get Blood Talents and Sabretooth still. So every 10 common points, you'll refresh your Rake and your Thrash to get your 2 stacks, because you have to do the Thrash, the Shred, and the Rake to get your 2 stacks of Blood Talents. So your 2 stacks will last you 2 whole rotations of your 5 common points. So you'll do that rotation every 10 common points to get your 2 stacks back, to get the 30% damage to your Bite. Cool rotation, actually, in my opinion. I like it. Sounds fun. The current one is clunky. The current Blood Talent sucks, in my opinion. While I enjoy it, it's not very good for the rest of the Feral community. Very hard to get into, very difficult to learn. The new rotation is actually more fun, in my opinion. And the new rotation actually opens up a new build, Lunar Inspiration. So with the new build, we actually can refresh our Rip every 10 common points as well. And we can actually maybe use Lunar Inspiration. And we can go Night Fae. No, we can go Necro Lords, the Necro Lords Covenant, which their Covenant ability for Feral Druids increases all damage over time effects by 20%, which means we can do a new build of Lunar Inspiration, which will actually increase our Rip damage and all our damage over time effects. Feral Druids will be just fine. It doesn't matter. You get a Barkskin back. Your Barkskin will be your new 2-minute thing. I know, and Survival Things only last. I mean, you can block turns, but for PvE, yeah. But I mean, we have Barkskin. I don't mind. Go Bear Form. We have Bear Form. Go, and our Bear Form gets improved as well. Not only that, they're improving our Bear Form. We get a Disorienting Roar. We get Iron Fur back. So actually, going Bear Form actually is more of a useful thing now. You have to do a little more proactive with your spells now, going Bear Form as a part of your PvP rotation to help block spells. Now we don't really go Bear Form because we have the luxury of double Survival Instincts. Next expansion, Feral Druids had to be a little more crafty with our forms, going into Bear on purpose and getting a little bit of Rage to get some stacks of Iron Fur to tank some damage while this guy's blowing our cooldowns. You can't get away from that Red Pound. Let me go Bear Form. Let me get a little bit of Iron Fur stacks on myself and survive. It creates a more intricate playstyle, and I like it. I like where Feral's going to be, and I'm excited for Shadowlands Feral. I personally am. As a Feral main, boom. Soul says approves. This is amazing shit. Feral is going to be goddamn beautiful in Shadowlands. Don't listen to those videos. Those guys are wrong. In fact, I'm going to make a video of my own. Fuck it. I'm making my own video. Don't listen to those Preach and Bellular. They don't know shit. I really like the Incarn PvP build from Wrestlands. Well, no, it won't be back, actually, unless VOP becomes a legendary, which there are rumors. I don't know who started the rumor, actually. Somebody started a rumor that VOP might be a legendary. Don't know where that started. But we can't only way we can do the Incarn build is if it becomes, VOP becomes a legendary. Only way we can do it. Because if it's not a legendary, then it won't work. So Blood Talon's gonna work where if, I'm gonna use the stop, so it's weird. When you look at it right now, but when the new Blood Talons is when you do, within 3 seconds, when you Shred, Rake, and Thrash, within 3 seconds of each other, you get a stack, 2 stacks of Blood Talons. which increases the damage by 30% of your next rip or bite. So we don't need to refresh rip every 5 common points. So there's no point doing that rotate. We don't need to refresh our thrash and our rake every 5 common points. So you don't need to get that 2 stacks of blood talents every time you get 5 common points. There's no point. The current one affects everything, but the new one will only affect bite and rip. Bite and rip. So I'll have to do a more visual representation of it. But in Shadowlands, what you'll do is every 10 common points, you'll refresh your rake, you'll refresh your thrash, you'll shred, you'll get 2 stacks. You'll get a 30% increased damage to your next bite, and the next bite after that. Then after 10 common points, you do it again. Refresh your rake, refresh your thrash, you get 2 stacks of blood talons. Big bite, do it again. So you rotate every 10 common points, you do that rotation, and that's how you're going to be playing in Shadowlands. It's a very intricate rotation, and that's why I like it. And it actually will be doing more damage than it does now, so to speak. Yeah. I hope I explained it well. It's because I'm doing it in my mouth. In my brain. Mouth. Just kind of speaking it out, but... And that's why I've always loved Feral, is that the rotations have always been really intricate enough that I've loved it. Because the Feral rotation has always been so skill-heavy, a little bit skill-heavy with snapshotting. And I don't know why I said that. From my mouth. From my brain. It just peeves me. It just peeves me a lot about all those videos that people are making that Feral's horrible. No, Feral's gonna suck. Don't play Feral. Feral's ruined. But his thumbnail is Feral Druids are ruined. Isn't that what it says? Feral Druids are ruined. Like, what are you talking about? Also, it's alpha. So, but those guys are just trying to get the exposure. You know, it's clickbait for people. I can make a video about. You know what? I can make a video about start a whole war about saying how much shamans are ruined again, even though they're going to be amazing. Enhanced shamans is going to be awesome. I can make it one about enhanced shamans are ruined, and I know nothing about enhanced shamans, so. And that's where the stigma starts. Well, Feral Druids, you know, you're going to go into Shadowlands now because of that video. You're going to go into Shadowlands. Everyone's like, oh, I don't want to invite the Feral Druid because I was told they were bad. And that's how stigma start. There is no stigma. In fact, Feral Druids pump. Feral Druids pump in 8.3. We're amazing. We're a goddamn beast. Oh, dude. I just need to make a video of Snuppy. Me and him can make a video together about just trying to break the stigmas. This isn't good. Yeah, this isn't good. WoW's neglected spec just got worse. Like, Jesus Christ. I actually made a comment on that video. I wonder if I got upvoted, but let me see. Neglected spec. Dude, we're fine. We're actually amazing. How's my comment? I made a big comment. I got 1 reply. I got 1 reply. And people hated me for it. Like, they're like, dude, you don't understand. Feral's been cocked this whole time. Feral's always like, what are you talking about? You don't even play Feral. She doesn't even go here. She doesn't even go to this school. Get out of here.